Welcome to my world. So I just thought I'd hop on here and talk a little bit about what's been happening. My husband says you should probably start talking about some things and letting people know. This isn't going to be a very long video today because I don't have the brain energy for it. But just want to kind of touch on a couple things. If anything, maybe just let others know that they're not alone in their journey and maybe give a little bit of inspiration from my challenges. Just to give a quick background story. And as I go along, the more videos I make, it'll start to make more sense. But 2018, I had a brain bleed, a stroke, and a discovery of a Cavernoma malformation in the center of my brain near my pineal gland. And not only did that totally rock my world, 2019, I was in an auto accident and obtained a traumatic brain injury, frontal lobe traumatic brain injury from that accident. And the last 7 years, I have been doing everything. All the research, all the studies, therapies, doctors, positive thinking, yoga, meditation, all the things. I've been doing all the things to heal, to have somewhat of a quality life as a multifaceted brain injury survivor. And I just, the saying is, once you've seen one brain injury, you've seen one brain injury, because it is all different for everybody. So my experience with this could look completely different to someone else. But it's my experience, and it's real. And in real time, this is what's happening with me. And I'm usually an extremely positive person, and I draw from that on a regular basis. And I've been this person that has been inspirational, and people come to me for inspiration, and I built my business around that. And so I have been trying everything to get back to who I was before 2018. The go-getter, the person that nothing ever stopped her, the person that I had so many plans. My life was mapped out. I had plans, I had goals, I had all these things that I set out to do with my career as a psychic medium, and to all these things. And to be reduced to, I can barely leave my house now, guys. And that's the truth. That's the real, raw truth. And I've been doing, like in the beginning, when all this stuff happened, I had all the therapies, had all the tests, but no real guidance, no real education, no real understanding. The majority of the doctors that I found for myself was through my own doing. And I have been adamant through this whole process, this whole healing process, that I do not want to be on pharmaceuticals whatsoever. If it last alternative, no matter what it's for. And I haven't been. I've been doing so good with that, but lately I have been in so much physical pain. And it brings up a lot of fear. And I experience a severe health anxiety now. And in the accident, my vagus nerve was damaged. And if you know anything about your vagus nerve, it's a huge nerve in our bodies that do so much for us. And when it's damaged, it changes everything. And then my personality's changed, the way I look at things changed. Just so much has changed in the last 7 years. And unless you know me personally, you don't know these things. I'm real good at being strong. Are you? Comment on this video if you're really good at being strong. Regardless, this can be for anything you're going on, chronic pain and a chronic condition, things that you live with on a daily basis that people don't see, invisible things. And I cannot tell you how many times I've told someone I have a brain injury, multiple brain injuries in the last 7 years. And I get the response, well, you look good. And inside I'm all, thanks for that. Well, you look good. Well, looks can be deceiving, guys. Not only have I experienced these brain injury things, then it's been like a snowball effect the last 7 years. I've now been diagnosed with POTS syndrome and an autistic diagnosis has come about. Just all these things, and it's a multifaceted thing going on within my own body. And the truth is, I don't even know my own body anymore. And I can't tell you how many times that I just feel like just giving up. But I don't even know what that looks like because I'm just not that type of person. No matter what, I just keep moving forward. Keep trying another therapy, another this, another that, another meditation. And I also want to touch on how lonely this journey is. And if you have a brain injury, you know how lonely this journey is and how challenging it is on the people in your life that love you. And I'm just being real and raw here right now. This does not, I have really good days. I have fantastic days. Days that I feel like I can conquer the world. But then I have so many other days like today that my head feels like it's just wah, 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 wah. That's how it feels. Wah, wah, wah. And I just feel so alone sometimes. And my husband does the best he can. And he's not only my husband now, he's also my caretaker. I'm not able to live a quote unquote normal life. What is normal, right? So I'm making it up as I go because I have no idea. And it becomes challenging to have friendships. Luckily, I have some really close friends that love me and understand, but it's like consistently canceling plans because I don't feel good and feeling guilty for that, or not being able to be in the same room with a bunch of people, including my family. This is not easy, guys. And I still draw from my positivity, but I think that I'm doing a disservice to myself and others if I don't touch on the challenges that come with having brain injuries. And I am so grateful for where I am now in my life. I've done a tremendous amount of healing compared to where I started 7 years ago. 7 years ago, I was you know, in a wheelchair and couldn't walk, and I could barely comprehend things. And if you would have seen me 7 years ago, which I didn't post a lot about it during that time, you know, there's just a lot of things that I, you know, had to learn. My memory's different. I get tired so easily. Even after this video, I'm gonna have to go rest. And today after, I think it's been like 9 years. Today, after let's say 9 years, I have deleted my website. It's gone. Poof. The Crystal Lefay website is gone. Just like that. Like it never existed. Everything I built, everything I wanted to do in my life, but I'm still looking for the positive because that's how I'm wired. But it's not easy. I'm trying to put the pieces back together, and it's just not easy. And I'm having more challenging days than good days. And I've even recently pulled back from Facebook because it's just too stimulating for me. And to be the honest truth is, I have been doing everything in my power to ignore the brain injuries, to pretend like everything's great, that my brain is completely fine. It's not. And I think, you know, ignoring the physical parts of myself that are in pain or are hurt or have suffered or have damage to them to try to be who I was before is not healthy. And it's not helping me, and it's not helping me heal. It's just like pushing me back. Like I get so far, I get so many steps ahead, and then I just get pushed back a gazillion steps. And it's painful. It's like so painful. But I'm going to figure it out. And that's what I'm doing today is with this video is I just want to share with you, this is the truth of Crystal. This is where she is in this moment in time. And I am in therapy, mental health therapy, working with a therapist with it. I am learning to come to terms with the fact that I have a brain injury. And you know what? I can't run from it as much as I've tried. There are things that have worked for me throughout this process the last 7 years that have caused me to have such great days. So I am focusing on those things and learning what those are and remembering those things in the challenging moments. And I will share those as I go along in my journey. And I'm finding out what's not working. And the biggest thing is ignoring the fact that I have like multiple brain injuries in a short amount of time. And ignoring that it's not healthy. We cannot ignore the hurt parts of ourselves and expect them to just go away. It just doesn't work that way. As much as I have been wishing and manifesting this to go away, it's not. So, what's the other thing that I can do? I can listen to them, the hurt parts. I can honor them. I can give them rest and self-compassion and love. And do what I need to do to heal and have a quality of life that I've been just desperately wanting, just a better quality of life. And so many people are suffering with brain injuries. So many people that you wouldn't even know have brain injuries because they look like they don't. unless they told you. If I didn't tell you I have brain injuries and that my eyes don't track right, I can barely read a book, if that. Stimuli just messes me all up. If I didn't tell you these things, you wouldn't know. You would think I was fine. And you know what? The truth of the matter is that's what's been happening. So that's going to change moving forward, because I have been the person online Googling on YouTube and just trying to find someone that I can connect to, someone that can give me hope. In the last 7 years with these brain injuries, and I have so many like different intricate parts to it, different types of brain injuries. I've just been trying to find someone that is not going to scare me. That is not going to be all doom and gloom about it, but real. So I guess I got to be that person. I have to be that person for myself and for others, because somebody may happen upon this video someday and go, oh, I'm not alone. And if me sharing my journey and my struggles and challenges and how I deal with them in the most positive way that I can help someone not feel alone, because I feel it to the core of me, the majority of my days, how alone I feel with this, then it's worth it to show up like this, to be real and to be honest. So I just want you to know that if you are a brain injury survivor, you're not alone. And I see you. I am you. And I'm going to do my best to share what works for me and what doesn't work moving forward, because in a sense, I kind of need this for myself right now, because I'm forgetting what's working. And it's rough. So and I can't tell you what to do for your journey, because your journey is yours and mine is mine, but I can tell you what I'm doing for my own to maybe inspire you. And I will. So just for this video specifically though, denying I have a brain injury, multiple different types of brain injuries, denying that is not healthy. You can't wish this away. And as much as I have been trying to magically and manifest this away, it's not happening. But there are things that you can do to help yourself. And I will share that later in a different video after I have some rest, but rest is number one. Go rest. Take a rest. Go rest. Rest is the top of the thing, is rest. Rest. Rest and rest some more. Make sure you hydrate. Rest, hydrate, laugh. Find things to laugh about. And I am in this moment building, and I have over the last 7 years built different teams of doctors, as in reached out and trying to find doctors and medical professionals and holistic doctors and different modalities to help me in my healing. And it keeps changing, which that's the way it's supposed to happen as I change and heal. And so at this point in my recovery, and what I've learned, this is probably going to be a lifelong recovery. But at this place in my recovery, I'm now rebuilding a team. So I've got new therapies coming up and new things coming up that I don't even know what I'm going to be doing yet. But I just know that I deserve a better quality of life than I have right now. And I got to figure out how to get there. And so I just thought I'd take you along for the ride and show you what's going on in my world. And today's thing that I did today to help my quality of life and to help me is I let go of my website that I've been holding on for 9 years, hoping that I could eventually use it again in the way that it was intentionally supposed to be used as a business. And realizing and being okay with the fact that it's not going to happen. My life is different. And that means I'm going to have to show up differently and do things differently so that I can have a better quality of life. And holding on to things in the past isn't working. So sometimes we have to let go of everything to see what sticks, what works, and what doesn't work. And start from square one. And I have started from square one so many times throughout the last 7 years. Thinking, I finally got it. Everything's great. And then it wasn't. And I can tell you the one thing that has been holding me up and hindering my healing to where I feel like I could be healing more is the fact that I've been trying my best to deny that I even have a brain injury. I'm not going to do that anymore. Because all that's doing is hurting me. So anyways, before I hop off, I'd like to smudge real quick to give us a good smudging because I think we need it. If you showed up with me today, I appreciate you so much. Maybe comment on this video something that you're going through, or maybe something that you can pay it forward to someone else for help in healing brain injuries, or, you know, any type of therapies that have helped you out. Or maybe just a kind word to someone. Because we just don't really know what people are going through. And I'm just going to be honest. This is what I've been going through. So, I hope to see you again. And I will keep showing up because I'm still here. I have a purpose. Just not exactly sure what I'm supposed to be doing now, but I'm here. And I love you. And I don't have a website anymore, so I'll be here on YouTube more often because I'm not on Facebook very much anymore either. So this is where you're going to see me the most. So I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. And I hope you can find some joy and some laughter today. Because today, that's legitly the only thing that's getting me through the day is finding joy and laughter in the moments. And as always, I love you.